Hello and welcome to Bricks. I'm Adam and this is Bricks. This is my channel for reviewing Lego sets and building them and other Lego related stuff. In this video I'm going to be taking a look at the Lego Ninjago Dragons Rising Zane's Ice Motorcycle set. This is set number 71816. It has 84 pieces and I paid $10 for this set. This is a relatively new set. I think when I saw it at the store, I didn't recognize it, so I'm pretty sure I haven't looked at it before, but I've looked at other similar like $10 Ninjago boxes. There was like the Jay's Lightning Jet, and there was maybe a Kai's four-wheeler quad car race car thing. Those were a little bit old. They were before the Dragons Rising era, and this seemed similar. I've been a fan of Zane stuff. I kind of like their color scheme and whatever, so I was excited to look at this, so I picked it up. And now in this video I'm going to open this up, I'm going to put this together, and then I'm going to share my thoughts on it. So while I build, I will speed the video up and then I'll slow it back down to review this set. So until then, enjoy. Okay, so while we look at the build for this Lego Ninjago Dragons Rising Zane's Ice Motorcycle set, I just wanted to say thanks for watching, and then remind you, if you like the video, click the thumbs up. If you like my other videos, click the subscribe button. So, put together the minifigure, and then we put together the bike. This is only 84 pieces, so it comes together really quick, but there's some nice functionality here, and I like the color selection a lot. And now on to my review for this set. Okay, so that is this Lego Ninjago Dragons Rising Zane's Ice Motorcycle set. This is pretty cool, pretty basic, but I actually feel okay about this. And some of the build did surprise me a little bit, which is always good. And so we will get into it, and the first thing we will look at is the minifigure, because you do get one. This is Zane's Ice Motorcycle, so we do get a Zane minifigure. They have two of the gold katanas here, which is great. Zane is, I think, kind of a, I don't know if they're a robot character or a cyborg, but every time I've seen them, or for most of the times, especially modern times, they have kind of this silver metallic hair, as well as their face, minifigure head being that similar color. They do have the white kind of balaclava scarf face mask there going over the top. I'll take that off so we can see the rest of their face there, and we can see we have an expression here, kind of the glowing eyes and the mouth, and the extra definition kind of for their face. Looks kind of robotic to me. Back of the head, not an alternate face because of the way the hairpiece works there, and so we just have some markings on the back, again leading me to believe there's something kind of mechanic going on here with them. Looking at the torso, this is really good. Great detail. Has kind of these dragon scale looking things, a couple like sashes going around. The stuff up on the shoulder going down to the right is very cool. So just really good. Zane's colors with the white and the light blue and the gold, silver in there is all very good. We do have printing on the midsection. We do have printing on the legs down to the feet, as well as the little middle area between the legs. That all flows really nicely. Nothing on the arms there. Back of the torso does have the kind of Zane's Dragon Rising emblem type thing with the dragon head and then the orb there. It's a similar emblem to down here on the back. So that is the minifigure, and then the rest of the build is Zane's Ice Motorcycle. So this is a Ninjago motorcycle, and this is pretty cool. I ended up really liking the overall shaping of this, which I didn't anticipate from the build, because when you're doing the build, it is kind of more like that. So you're building, starting from the bottom here, add on kind of these pieces. We build up the front here, and it seemed like it was building it very tall and very short. But then because the way this works, it sort of leans forward a little bit, something like that, almost like one of the Batman motorcycles or something. It like leans forward a little bit, which totally changes the shape. So I was really kind of surprised by how like thick this was getting, and I was like, wait, how is this gonna all come together? That is really, really weird. The color choices are nice with that like light blue in there, a little bit of the gold accents, as well as the majority of it being white. There is one sticker in this set that is right here, sticker sheets over there. That doesn't bother me too much. Would have loved for it to be a print, but it's not, and that's okay. I feel like there have been other Ninjago boxes in the like $10 range for little sets like this. Like I think I mentioned the Jay's Lightning jet or something like that, and maybe a Kai vehicle, and those I think had prints, so this would have been great to get printed there, but the sticker's not that bad either. We do have these big kind of icicle blades here, the translucent, as well as the kind of silver ones underneath, gold rim, wide wheel up at the front, and then on the back we have a little bit of a thinner wheel, which I think is, I often see those kind of reversed. So maybe the one in the rear is a little wider and the one in the front is a little slimmer. And then we do have some clips, which is where these katanas could be stored. I think that looks cool, you know, as maybe just a thing on the bike, but it also is very awesome to me to get places to store accessories. And it looks like they have Zane standing on all of their the official things, so kind of leaning forward like that. I don't think there's a great way to get them to sit here, so they are going to be kind of standing on those exposed studs there, and then the rest of that is kind of tiled out. We do see the rubber band there. There's a bit of a function here, which I actually didn't expect. When you add on the rear wheel, you can see it just connects right here, and there's a little bit of movement there. So this one doesn't connect to anything, and I thought maybe it would to kind of lock this in place, but it has that. It almost works as a little bit of like suspension or something in there. And then also that's how you trigger the kind of mechanism which makes these blades, these like kind of ice blades and the light blue translucent, it makes them kind of operate sort of like a scissors. So this could like ride in, and if there's things in the way or people, you know, it could swoop them out, or it could come back in and grab something or something like that. So that works very, very basically. The technique that goes through here that connects this, same on the other side, there's a rubber band between them, so it works something like that. And then the wheels here, when you push back on the back of the bike, these kind of Technic pieces move back, and that is, or sorry, move forward, and then push those pieces out to kind of swing those out like that. So that's very, very cool. And I think the overall look of this is better than I thought it was going to be. So I do like how it's kind of leaning forward a little bit. I don't love that Zane has to be standing on there. That feels a little bit odd to me, and I do wonder if there's not a way that that can be adjusted to kind of make that a little bit better or something. But overall, pretty cool. It can stand up, it's on its own. It is two-wheeled though, so it can also kind of flop over a little bit, but I wouldn't be too worried about this. Like, you could easily, you know, roll this or race this, roll this along and be fine. Could also kind of operate it, you know, yourself there, which is very, very cool. And then yeah, just pushing down on the back, I found like on the rear here, up at the stud of that piece too, but at the rear there is kind of the best place, I think. And that's kind of everything here. There's a couple extra pieces. So this is the one scarf that I took off of the Zane minifigure. I can throw that back on, and then you do get an extra one of those. I might have put that on the wrong way, but well, I'll fix that later. But you get an extra of this Technic pin with a lesser friction and one of the kind of face mask scarf things there. And this set is 84 pieces, one minifigure, retails for $10. So 10 cents per piece, you know, not doing so hot there, but This doesn't feel that bad for $10. It feels similar to me to the Jay's Lightning Jet, and that one, it's either like a Cole or a Kai car or something. I'd have to dig it out. But it feels like similar to that, and I like that price point for them. Would have been nice if this was a print, but considering the like rubber, the rim pieces, the rubber back here, a thicker wheel back here, as well as the big kind of blade pieces, I think that makes up for a lot of the price, and I wouldn't see this going much lower. This is too big for a poly bag, so having it at the $10 mark seems about right to me, and it doesn't feel that bad. I would always like for it to be cheaper. You get it 20% off, you're looking at $8. That seems fantastic. 10% off, maybe down to $9, anything like that would be great. But this is a cool little Ninjago vehicle to add to the collection, and I enjoyed putting this together. Like I say, I didn't necessarily expect it to go the way that it was going while I was working on it, because it just seemed like everything was getting very like thick and straight up. But then once you get just that subtle angle, that subtle change, it really kind of opens this up and makes this feel way better and look way better. So I'm very, very pleased with that. I think the deal is fair and I like it. So great. If you like this video, please click the thumbs up and give it a like. If you like my other videos, click the subscribe button down below so you can stay up to date on all the LEGO videos I'll be doing here in the future, including more LEGO Ninjago, but then tons of other LEGO sets from all different themes, all different shapes, size, price point, piece count, tons of different stuff. So subscribe so you don't miss any of my upcoming LEGO videos. And if you wanted to support this channel and support my videos here, you could do that here on YouTube. You can give money via memberships and super chats and thanks and all of that good stuff, and you could buy me a coffee. There's a link in the description. There's also a link to the Sobrix Patreon. Again, that's like to financially support the channel. You get some extra benefits, but it's also just a great way to support, and I'm going to keep kind of developing that sort of membership Patreon thing in the future. Every little bit helps. It's not needed, it's not necessary, but it does go a long way, and I very much appreciate it. So thank you very much. And with all that said, until next time, thanks. Bye.